Thank you all, and forgive the frailty in my voice. I have woken to a clarity I did not possess in 3302. Then I spoke in broad brushstrokes, the infinities of the cosmos. Many heard poetry, some heard madness. I do not blame them. Today, the vision returned with the sharpness of a hard frost. The voices were the same, calling themselves caretakers. Not deities, not sovereigns, but besieged entities. And their message was not an invitation. It was a warning, no, a cry for help. Something is broken in which space. I use that older word deliberately. We in our age prefer the tidy euphemisms of frame shift physics and hyperdrive technology. But our ancestors named phenomena with a deeper human honesty. In my vision, I stood within a darkness that I knew should have been empty, yet I perceived a fabric under tension. Through it ran a pulse, steady, mechanical, almost like the throb we all feel when we travel between the stars. Only this rhythm was out of true, as if some great ethereal mechanism were slipping a cog on every revolution. With each misbeat, the darkness frayed, strands parted. I heard the caretakers not as a choir, but as defenders at work, urgent, under-resourced, asking for time we may not have. Hold, they cried. Do not tear what cannot be mended. I am not a scientist. I am a witness. Yet I know this. When navigators report lights in witch space, when pilots describe a hollow tone in their cabins during transit, when our beacons return anomalous echoes, we dismiss these things as glitches or superstition at our peril. The pulse I heard is in the void. It underpins us. It is failing. Something is very wrong. So I ask, regardless of your affiliation, let us move beyond rivalry long enough to test what can be tested. If the fabric that bears our commerce and our quarrels is fraying, then our first duty, federal, imperial, alliance, and unaligned, is to find what threatens everything. There is a place where the old meets the new. It is there, in the timeless bellies of ancient vessels, that I hope we can find a thread that will provide a new insight. I ask those who are willing to prepare to journey to Tianisla and its vast historical archives in the coming days. I will lend what voice I have to that purpose and hope to meet you there. Before that, however, I will submit myself to examination by physicians and physicists alike until we know whether these visions are messenger or malady. But if they are true, we must act with humility and quickly. Thank you.